To make this project, we will use these crackers. We can get them whole or grained. We place the crackers in the food processor. Now we are going to put the cookie in a ziploc bag. We will use a little bit of vodka and green food coloring. We put a little bit of vodka in a glass and a little bit of green food coloring. We mix it until it dissolves. We can use a small spoon if it's necessary. We add a little bit of vodka and we keep mixing. Once it is all dissolved, we add it to the grind cookie. We close a Ziploc bag and we do this with our hands so the cookie turns green. We repeat the process as many times as necessary until we get the color we want. Once we have the color we want, we take the grind cookie out and put it in a container. We might see a little bigger ball, so with our hands, we can make them into smaller pieces. We can also let the cookie dry with the air if you want to. I painted this cookie with a tone a little more darker. I used a little more of food coloring and vodka. For this reason, this one has more big crumbs than the other. I like both of my colors. The one that I'm holding is the one that is a little more like fresh moss. The other one looks like it would be a little more dry. We can make a different tone by putting both of them together. I found out that by mixing them together, I got the best color to make our cookie. These are the cookies we are going to decorate. This is the royal icing we are going to use to make this bunny. We are going to start decorating from the center. With a toothpick, we distribute the icing all over the cookie. For me, it was a little bit more easier to hold the cookie on my hand, so I could distribute the icing a little bit better. try to do this quickly so the royal icing doesn't dry. Don't worry if the royal icing has blemishes. All that matters is that the cookie is perfectly covered. Once the bunny is totally covered in royal icing, we dip it into the grind cookie. With help of a paper towel and a toothpick, we remove the excess of royal icing. And we put a little bit of grind cookie where it is necessary. We shake a little bit the cookie. And we can add a little more of grind cookie to make sure the cookie is perfectly covered. And this is how we have a beautiful cookie with a Moz effect. This is what we are going to use to make the roses. Wax paper, a napkin. This is the consistency royal icing we are going to be using. It is a little bit stiff. If we do this with the spoon, we should see a little beak. We place royal icing and we place the wax paper on top of it. It is important to clean the tip before using it. To make the rose, we only have to make circular movements. By the way, the tip I am using is a small star tip. We remove the wax paper and we let the little rose dry. We clean the tip and we make the next rose. We repeat the process as many times as necessary. For each bunny, I used 5 roses. Now that we finished all of the flowers, we let them dry completely. Now that the roses are dry, we can take them off the wax paper. If we do it this way, we have a place to know where we want to put the flowers. But if you are very brave, you can put it on straight away. We stick a little bit of royal icing and we place the flowers wherever we want. To make the little leaves, we are going to cut a piping bag like this. It's a small little cut. The royal icing is the same consistency as we used to make the roses. In the description box below, we are going to leave the cookie dough and the royal icing for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And this is how we make a beautiful cookie of Moz effect.